Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Beyond the Edge of Owlsgard. And when last we left off, Finn has been looking at me like that for quite a while. I think he's waiting for me to do something. Patience, Finn. We're nearly ready to start. We spent quite a lot of time with Sven, the artist who creates lots of wonderful things. His house also had lots of wonderful things that we could add to our inventory, like this straw, a candle, a rolling pin, a straw doll, and these iron boots that we had to get by destroying a priceless heirloom that's been passed down through his family for generations. I know where we're going to use those, but right now, there is this door that we are going to check out.
If it works the same as any other door here, it should lead inside the house.
I hope so. Let us open that door. If we can.
There's no answer.
Oh, I'm gonna push the door.
That would be a bit rude. Knocking should do it.
I tried that, it didn't work.
There's no answer.
See? No answer. Can I close the door?
I can't close it.
That's because we already have it closed.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
I think we do, but I don't think anybody is going to open this door. What if we try and kick the door down?
I can leave the door alone with this.
You probably can. Let's go behind the village and see what there is to see. Ooh, a snail house. That's an interesting thing.
There's no way that's real. Otherwise, I'd rather not meet the snail who once owned this house.
They chase you down very, very slowly. I'm going to use my stone with the snail house.
I'm noticing strange tendencies towards property damage.
No. What about the rope?
This decorative snail shell looks much nicer without that.
Fair enough. I can agree with that.
This decorative snail shell looks much nicer without that.
Fair enough. Also, that is a really, really beautiful sunset. Also, we can look at this tree.
Majestically, it wiggles around in front of the sunset.
So majestically.
You prickly little fur. You pricked a really nice place to grow. Oh, come on. I was just trying to make a joke.
It was a good joke, too.
Too prickly.
Understandable.
Too prickly.
Again, understandable.
I can't open it.
You haven't even tried. What about stone with tree?
The tree is much too busy being pointy and prickly. It's not interested in that.
It's exceptionally good at being prickly, too. Okay, there's a stone here. Let's look at this stone.
There must be more rocks than inhabitants in this village.
There are a lot of rocks.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Can I push this?
I'll leave it. Villagers don't like too much change.
Fair enough. What about opening it?
I can't open it.
Nothing else here that I can do. So there's that. There's another stone here.
There must be more rock.
And there's also the door. Nothing else that there is to the village square. We don't want to do anything there. There's also Gwen right there, because I want to talk to you. Hello.
What a cozy little place.
Indeed. Now let us look at this door.
Nothing interesting to be seen.
Are you sure?
I can't push it.
Bet you can. Let's talk to it.
I don't need to have a conversation
Okay,
here.
let us use a stone with it.
I don't think that will do any good.
Okay, let's actually do what we're meant to do here, which is open the door. Hello, it's a snail!
Snails this size are rarely seen elsewhere.
And you're probably a very talkative person. How you doing?
Greetings, my slimy friend.
Please, call me Shasinka. Shasinka Svetlana Van Slime. You must be really brave to wander around here during these dangerous times.
That is a fine hat you have, by the way. Also, notice this. They go see-through when they go past this area. That's a really nice touch to show they're still there, but also they don't block vision.
What kind of store is this?
I sell the highest quality snail slime. Oh, and don't forget the mud. Or at least I did until recently.
Slime and mud? Seriously?
I rarely joke about my products. Admittedly, the mud sells quite sluggishly. But there were times when it was a hot cellar with the wild boars in the bristle forest. You are welcome to have a sample of my slippery dippery slime.
Yay! I'm sure that will be useful somewhere.
What's so special about these products?
I see you don't know the secret of the slippery dippery slug craft.
Something tells me I don't even want to know.
We snails know how to make our products extra sticky. Yeah, but unfortunately my snail slime production is no longer possible since those wolves appeared here.
Oh, they were here too?
By the grease and mud! Don't you see this mess?
Indeed.
Yes. Mess. It's everywhere. Ah! Honestly, I couldn't tell if it was just this being standard or not.
What can you tell me about the area?
Despite the unpleasant temperatures, this has always been a lively and busy place. However, since those machines have been making everything unsafe, things have changed for the worse. Oh, and furthermore, this land is home to many legends, of which, unfortunately, I do not know much. Sorry. I only know that the owls are said to have left many mysterious things here, structures, and no one seems to know the purpose of them.
Oh, I think we know the purpose of them. Also, taking this scene and stepping back a bit, if there are sentient giant snails, what other things have become sentient here? Are we going to see sentient giant ants? Sentient giant spiders? The mind does wonder.
Goodbye. See you next time, my friends.
Ew, disgusting.
Nope, honey. Also, I need to show you all my things, like this rock.
Stones are wonderful to slide around on. Ooh, especially if they're wet.
Aha! We finally found someone who appreciates stones almost as much as I do.
Unfortunately, I have no use for a rope.
Also, I need to save, just in case I accidentally give you something that you want. Also, I see something that I could probably take, which is a doorstop. Would you like this sign?
That old sign was already hanging by the river when I was still a little larva.
And you don't know what it says.
Oh, interesting little container. It's certainly not from around here, is it?
No, it is not. What about a bucket?
Oh, hey, I sold my slime and similar buckets until recently.
And now you don't sell your slime at all.
Ugh, I heard you had those things everywhere in your body. Doesn't that feel totally weird?
Fun fact, we don't even really feel that they're there, except in places like our fingers and our arms when we specifically press against it. Even them, just feels like a solid thing. It is strange when you think about it, that you're full of bones and everything else, but it's just there and it just exists and your body keeps functioning.
Bleh, I don't like straw at all. It's so dry and you can hardly move forward on it.
Also, I love that their name is not Sashenka, it's Sashenka Svetlana Van Slime. It's the whole name. They went, yes, all the name must be here. I love that.
I have no use for a candle.
Fair enough. What about a rolling pin?
If I had arms, hooves, paws, or anything similar, I'm sure I would have use for something like that.
But you don't, so you won't.
Ben gave you that. Oh, I admire him for his skills and dexterity. Unfortunately, I'll have to get creative another way. For reasons I'm sure you can see. Perhaps one day, I'll create sculptures from vast quantities of dried snail slime. But for now, it would be wiser to take care of this crazy situation here.
That is true. Okay, what about the boots?
Luckily, I'm not able to try on such ugly boots.
Okay, what else do we have here? We have the window. Ooh, let's look at the window.
You have a really wonderful view of the coast here. I can even see the tower behind this strange building.
Yes. Shame we can't just go there via the power of magic. Also, totally want to use a stone with this.
I'm noticing strange tendencies towards property damage.
Again, no, just purely coincidental.
It won't open. I have no choice but to look outside like there's no tomorrow.
Ha! I see what you did there. What about closing it?
I can't close it.
Okay, what about talking to it?
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Okay, fair enough. What about this mud?
Yeah, that's how snails like it.
Just there, being mud.
This doesn't have to go in the mud.
I need some mud.
Ugh, I stepped right into the mud. Excuse me. Finally, the stuff is off my shoes.
Ah,
I don't want to carry the mud around with my bare hoof.
You bite your tongue, young man. My mud is by far the most squishy and sludgy from here to Valahill.
marvelous. Oh no, you stepped into the mud achievement. Brilliant. I do want that though. Can I put it in the bucket? Yes, I can! Ha ha! Finally, this has a use.
This mud is sticking to the bottom of my shoes.
Excellent. Would you like this?
Hope that wasn't a chamber pot.
We have nothing else we can do here with the mud. Except use it on the stone.
I don't want to get rid of any mud there.
I do know where I want to put some mud. Also, obvious thing is obvious.
I'm sure you can do more with this than just stop doors.
Oh, probably. I'm gonna take it. Thank you!
Quite an impressive wedge. I'm sure you can do more with this than just stop doors.
Not so subtle hint is not so subtle. Also, can I give you a bucket of mud?
I sold my snap.
No. Can I give you the doorstop?
Hey, what are you doing with my doorstop? Well, you have the face of someone who seems to know what he's doing, so keep it. You could probably use it more than I can here. Although I have no clue why that would be useful to you.
Oh, don't worry, I'm a point-and-click adventure game protagonist. I will find a use for that.
Yeah, that's how snails like it.
Also, there is an empty cabinet here.
I guess there's not much left to sell.
No, there isn't. Clearly, stone.
I'm noticing strange tendencies towards property damage.
Look, okay, I'm just trying to find funny interactions, Finn, okay? That's all I'm doing. Just trying to find funny interactions. And just like that, we go from the interior to the exterior. And we go away. There's only one more place left to go, and that is down here. And here is the healer's office and the waiting room, as well as a vein. Ooh, and a pair of pincers and a saw. Ooh, I want all of these things. I want them all. Also, first, talk to you.
Don't look down.
I'm trying not to.
Jeez, that's some wind.
It is. Can I talk to the wind?
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Can I open this?
The vein already has an opening.
That's true. Can I close it?
I can't close it.
Oh, can I push it? That is go to, not push me.
The wind is already pushing much harder than I could.
What about pulling it then?
The wind is already pulling much harder than I could.
That's also true. Can I have it?
It's already doing its job here.
Okay. Can I use a stone with it?
The vein does not need another item.
Okay, that's fair enough. What about the pincers?
Oh man, that's probably the very last thing I'd mount on my wall if I was a healer.
Depends what kind of message you're trying to convey.
They're just cheap imitations made of wood.
Oh, they're not going to be very useful then.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
I still want them though. See if we can open it.
I can't open it.
Okay, let's see if we can take it.
They're just cheap
Okay, taking it does nothing. What about the head?
Is this the healer? Not very flattering.
Might be, might not be. Let's have a conversation.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Okay, that's fair enough. What about pushing it?
No, then it look even more deformed.
What about opening it?
I can't open it.
What about using a stone with it?
Rocks would only destroy these imitations.
Fair enough. What about the saw?
As if this windy and dangerous place here wasn't giving off enough unpleasant vibes already. Let's hope he's only cutting his sandwiches with these.
Firstly, no he's not. Secondly, this place... You are standing really close to the edge, Finn. This place really needs a handrail. There's more than enough wood. Also, what happened to your eye, Gwen? Gwen, you only have one eye right now. I'll keep my eye on you, Gwen. Get it? Ah. What about the sign?
New! No matter if old Young or adrenaline junkie? Experience thrilling dental treatments with your loved ones that will knock you out of your seat. Choose from an exciting selection. We offer gripping suspense with the all-new door and thread method. We also still let it rip with the classics like the tongs. Things really heat up when we bring in our all-new branding iron. Too much action? We also offer something for the contemplative. Truly deep experiences during our root canal treatments. Let yourself and your teeth break free from your daily grind. Unnecessary screaming costs extra.
Ah, stop it! This is horrible! And I don't even have teeth!
Oh no, Finn seemed to be enjoying reading that.
It's permanently attached to the wall.
Oh. Can I open it?
I can't open it.
Can I deface it with a rock?
Best to leave this sign as it is.
Okay, there's also... Ooh, there's a gutter here! Ooh.
This part of the gutter is quite long and bent in an L shape.
I want that!
Rattling it around would probably bother a few people here.
I want that!
Wow, even this massive thing fits in my pants.
Dude, too much information.
Okay. So you have this now. I know where I'm using this at the very least.
It's quite long and curved into an L shape.
There's a lot of places we could use that. Also, would you like this gutter?
Hopefully no one will mind that we just took a rain gutter like that.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
Careful! You could have hurt somebody with that.
I absolutely could. I don't intend to, but I absolutely could.
What good is this pipe gonna do me here?
Probably nothing. Now, there's the healer's office. There's also the waiting room. We probably want to go to the waiting room first, so let's open the door.
Let's get inside before the wind slams the door again.
Hello! Ooh, scissors. I want those. I want those.
I hope the healer's treatment methods aren't as bad as this place looks.
Oh, no, looks fine. That's just a jar of... Oh, look, a pair of scissors.
Ugh, I don't even want to know what it's been used for.
Cutting things? Can I have them? Excellent. You're not gonna mind. Even if you did, it's not like you're going to be able to get up and stop us that quickly.
Hopefully the healer only used them to cut through bandages.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure they just, bandages, other things.
Ugh, just looking at those scissors makes me sick. The wolves clipped my wings with one of those right after they caught me.
Yeah, ow. That will have hurt. That will have hurt a lot. Okay, stone with scissors.
This is no way to sharpen scissors properly.
Hint that we need to sharpen the scissors. Thought we had to sharpen them, because we could use those scissors to get through those thorns. Yeah, we could do that. Let's look at these notes.
The skull of a cat. Ugh.
Well, if they are a healer, they do need to know about stuff.
Some note about a herbal mixture.
Can I take it?
No thanks. Only the healer can do something with that.
That is true. What about stone with this?
The healer might need those documents, and he needs them without weird modifications.
But stone is the best way to modify anything like that. What about this one?
Undecipherable scribblings.
What about this one?
Undecipherable scribblings.
There's also a window here.
I can see the sunset especially well from up here.
Marvelous. Can I take that? I want to take the view.
I can't just pry the window out of the wall.
You're just not trying hard enough, Finn. You're just not trying hard enough. We have so many things. You could do it. You could do it.
I'm noticing strange tendencies towards property damage.
Look, Finn, I've been over this. Don't you look at me too. You're looking at the cursor. Stop that. Don't judge me. I'm just figuring out things, okay? It's what you do in these games. It's what you do.
Studies of rib bones and a spinal column. Probably just sketches for a comic book the healer's working on in his free time.
I'm gonna say no.
I can't do much with anatomy studies right now.
I'm also gonna say that I want to push them.
At least 5 kilos of dust would fall to the floor.
That's a lot of dust.
I can't open
That's
it.
a lot of dust.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
What about the stone?
The healer might need those documents.
Fair enough. We did manage to get an item, though. And we can't look at this lantern. We can, however, look at this jar.
I can barely make it out from here. Must be lollipops or something.
Sure! Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
The jar might fall to the floor.
It's definitely lollipops.
The contents are none of my business.
Yep, that's the right attitude to have there.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
I'm gonna use a stone with it.
So all the stuff inside spills on the floor? Ew!
But you said it was lollipops, Finn. Is it just lollipops, or do you know better? You know better. My look tells me you know better. And so, when we come back, folks, we will continue to explore this waiting room and eventually go see the healer. Who we might have to bring Charlena to, because Charlena's likely in a very, very bad way. Oh, I hope Charlena's alright. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.